Hey there, everybody on YouTube land. It's Lord Bear 90 coming at you with an extremely overdue YouTube video review. I'm not going to be reviewing a Transformer right now. I'm actually going on hiatus with my collection as of right now. But anyway, this is a special video review because I am a very big fan of swords and sword fighting, particularly the style of the samurai, the Japanese fighting. A friend of mine by the name Brian, hey buddy, he went on TrueSwords.com and decided that he was going to buy me these two boys. Cold steel polypropylene synthetic bokens. Basically, it's like a traditional wooden Japanese boken, only way better. Number one, they're much lighter. Number two, they're made of frickin' polypropylene. If you don't know what polypropylene is, it's basically a very, 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 very high quality plastic resin that is virtually indestructible. I'm talking, you can take these swords and dip them in a vat of acid and pull them right back out. Polypropylene is acid proof. It's practically cut proof. And I'm starting to think it might be bulletproof at some point, depending on the situation, I guess. I don't know. But these guys were actually given to me as a gift because if you remember, some months back, I actually did a video recapping my first time at Intact. And in that video, I actually showed my wooden Japanese boken. It was a standard traditional boken, and it had a hand wrap around it, around the handle. I had I had that boken for a few months, and unfortunately, an accident happened where I can't really go into details exactly what happened, but something happened to my boken where the blade from about here all the way up snapped almost all the way off. It cracked like in a curve all the way around up to the top, and I'm not even sure if that kind of a damage can be even fixed. But he felt so bad about it, and he didn't have to, but he felt so bad about it, he went on TrueSwords.com and paid, I think, $20, $30, something in that area, for a two set of these. Cold steel, polypropylene, high quality synthetic training bokens. And if you don't believe me that it says cold steel, look at the bottom of the blade right here. That says cold steel, made in Taiwan. Both of them say that. The reason he got me two of them is because he knows how much I have been wanting to learn how to fight with two swords at the same time. Whether they're both full-length katanas like this. One is a full-length katana, one is a wakizashi, which is more or less a shorter sword. One wakizashi, one tanto, two wakizashis, two tantos, whatever. As long as it's a Japanese style sword, I've always wanted to fight with more than one at a time. Because I've always believed that is my particular fighting style. If I have to use any self-defense whatsoever. I am actually a pacifist, but if it comes down to it, I will use these. If nothing else, I can just bop you on the head like that. These things are freaking durable as hell. Excuse my language, but these things are very durable. I'm talking, these things are practically indestructible. Polypropylene is virtually cut-proof, depending on the situation. It is basically acid-proof. I'm starting to think it might even be bulletproof. And these things are so durable that my same friend Brian, this is the one he was holding when me and him were sparring. It's, as you can see, it's got a, we're not sure if that's a crack or if that's a cut or whatever on the handle, but this is actually the one that I prefer to use in my left hand. That way I can tell which one is which. But he was holding this one. He had it standing on the ground with the handle facing up towards the sky. I mean, he was standing kind of like this, just having a casual conversation with one of his neighbors. And he accidentally put too much of his body weight onto it. And from here all the way down to the tip of the blade, the blade actually bent outwards at almost a completely 90-degree angle before his nose touched the ground. And when he let go, the blade snapped all the way back, and it was perfectly straight. These things are freaking hard to break. If they ever break, True Swords will replace them. You may have to pay for it, but they will replace them if these things ever break. I mean, you can even go to coldsteel.com itself and order replacements if you have to. But these things, I freaking love them. They're weighted and designed to be just like a real sword, a real katana. I am not an expert on sword fighting by any means, so what you just saw was pretty much all I know how to do. I mean, that's literally all I know how to do with just one. I mean, this is all I know how to do. Right here. That's all I know how to do. I am not an expert by any means. But for any of you guys that are watching who might be interested in picking up your own set, just go down, just click on the link in the video description. It'll take you to TrueSwords.com. You can go in their practice swords section and pick up your own set of Cold Steel Bokens or whatever other item on that website you may want or possibly need. But that's pretty much all I got to say for now, because I have not done a video for YouTube in quite a while. And for all of 14 of those subscribers that I have, I thank you highly for being patient enough to actually stay subscribed to me. I actually had 16 subscribers, but I lost 2 of them. I've only got 14 subscribers, so for every single one of you 14 people subscribed to me, I say thank you very much. And I really appreciate you being extremely patient and staying with my channel, despite the fact that I tend to go a long time in between my videos. I can't promise that I'm going to make another video in another couple of months, because I never know when I'm going to have an actual internet connection that's actually decent enough to be able to actually upload videos. But I'm going to be making videos as often as I can this week, because I'm going to actually have internet access this week, all week, until late Friday night. So, yeah. My next video is probably going to be a Transformers video review. I think I'm going to review probably my most nostalgic Transformer that I have in my collection. You'll find out who that is tomorrow, because that's going to be my next video. But anyway, that's all I got to say. So, this is Lord Bear 90 signing off for now.